What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, I'm extremely excited for today's video because we are heading to the new Romsey Skatepark. So this park is brand new. It's been open for about a couple of weeks now. I've been dying to go. It looks awesome. The only reason why I haven't gone so far is because I've heard that it's been very, very packed. New skatepark feel, everybody's been going to it. So I ended up getting the day off work today. So what a better time. All right, so I just got out the car. And honestly, first impressions, like I knew it was good from the photos online, but first impressions, this is absolutely sick. Like it was a 50-minute drive from me, so it's not the closest skate park, but it definitely is going to be something I reckon I'm going to come to a lot. Let's go over the skate park and see what it's all about. I can't wait. So we finally made it to Romsey Skatepark. Now, like I just said before, first impressions is this is absolutely sick. Like this is a really small, well, it's not tiny, but it's a small country town. I don't know how far it is from Melbourne, but it's about 50 minutes from Bacchus Marsh from where I live. So it's a little bit far out, but they've obviously got enough money, which is great, to build something like this, which is something that kind of, it pisses me off a little bit because I'm like, I live in Bacchus Marsh and we've got the worst skate park in my opinion. All right, so today I'm by myself, so I ended up having a day off work, which is good. So thought I'd come out here, check it out, you know, see what all the hype is about. And it's definitely hyped up, I can tell you right now, because it's an absolutely sick skate park. I did end up buying a helmet. No one's actually seen it because it hasn't been released yet, but for my video part, I had a mad fall. Don't know if I hit my head. I'm pretty sure I did, but what I did was I went and brought a helmet and I'm going to start trying my best to wear it. But what we'll do is I'll get some warm-up tricks done and then we'll pretty much go around the skate park and go over every obstacle. Let's go. All right, so we start off on one side of the skate park. We've got this quarter pipe that looks to be about a 4 or 5 foot. And then it goes up into this massive quarter pipe with a concrete coping. So it's like pool coping, but what they've done is they've actually used concrete and just concreted the whole coping, which I actually think is cool. I haven't grinded it yet, but I think it's going to grind pretty well. But it's big, so it's definitely a big section of the park. Then you come into the middle and you've got this little ledge, but it's like a manual pad. It's a good sized manual pad. I'm probably not going to be able to manual it just because I think it's too high for me. That's my personal opinion, but I like how it's got wally caps on one end. But then you could also you could do a wally a little bit further here and it's a little bit less steep. It's like a ramp, but it goes into the bank. So I think that's really cool. In the middle of the park, we've got this really cool section. Now I'm probably just going to do a board slide on this. I don't even know if I'll do a board slide on this, to be honest, but you've got this little bank, which is a nice pyramid bank. It's only small, but it's small enough to be able to get on the rail pretty easy. And then you've got this big fun box area, which has a big rail, big ledge. I think it's a bit too big for me. Now, there's something that I don't really agree with at the skate park. Like, I think it could have been done better, but you know what? It is what it is. The Euro gap is not my favorite obstacle. Like, it's actually a good size, but the way they've made it doesn't look that great, and it doesn't look like it's a Euro completely. So the way they've cut it out in like a little rainbow kind of shape. And I think it's cool, don't get me wrong, but I would have preferred if they had have actually cut that bit of concrete out completely and have it a Euro gap that goes directly to the top. But other than that, it is a good Euro. The bank is really nice. It's not so steep. It's actually got a lot of length to it, so you can really set up for your tricks. And you've got good quarter pipes over there to be able to actually get speed. So it is a good Euro, just I wish they had to cut that bit of concrete out at the top. Sorry to cut in here, but I just wanted to quickly add, I've partnered with Buy Me a Coffee. So if you want to support the channel any more than just liking, commenting, subscribing, which I really do appreciate, it definitely helps a bunch. You can donate by buying me a coffee. And what that does is it just puts a small amount of money into the channel, and everything that goes into the channel helps the channel grow and get us to skate parks like this. Cheers, guys. Now there's hips everywhere at this skate park. So this hip here is actually really nice. It's mellow, but it's got some good size to it. So you can really get some speed from anywhere on the park and be able to do some really cool tricks on it. And then you got this hip over here, which I think is cool. It might be a bit hard to skate when you first start, but it's got a hip like a bank, then a hip like a quarter pipe. So I think that's a really cool addition. And then another hip over here. So there's, like I said, there's hips everywhere on this park. There's one over there in the middle. It goes from something small to something bigger. And then I reckon that one over there with the quarter pipe is actually a really sick one. All right, so now we move on to probably my favorite part of the skate park, and it's not the bowl, it's actually this little half pipe mini ramp. So it's got a roll-in. I don't really think you see roll-ins on mini ramps often, and it's not like I'm gonna do anything off it, but it's just a really cool addition, I think. So I'm really gonna have some fun on this one later. I don't know why it took so long to 50-50 across that and then air into this. Well, not air, but like drop into it. Like I know why, it was scary. Especially the fact that right there where the coping ends, it turns into concrete. So it felt like it's got me stuck a little bit, but I think that took way too long. I had a couple falls, but I got it. I just want to say too, before we quickly move on to the bowl, which is almost the last area of the skate park, I love the fact that there is shade. There is heaps of chairs, heaps of shade. There's one there, and there's one over there too where I was sitting before. And they've got a water fountain here. They've got a toilet just over there. So realistically, I think this skate park is probably the perfect skate park to the fact that really cool obstacles. It's got shade, which is, a lot of people don't really think it's needed, but once you're here in a hot day like this today, you really, really appreciate having shade and a water fountain. So really cool that they've done that. All right, so now we move on to my second favorite part of the skate park. It's gotta be this bowl. Look how sick, the sun's in my eyes, I can't see, but hopefully you can see the bowl. This is sick. Like, I had a roll around in it before. It carves really, really good. I'm gonna have to play around with it to get some lines in it. Like, I felt like when I carved, I couldn't get to a spot where I wanted to do like a 50-50 or a 5-0, but it will take me a little while to warm up in it and actually decide how I'm gonna skate it and where I'm gonna skate it. But I can't wait to figure out something in there. It's really cool. All right, so I think it's time for the hat to come off. Not that I'm gonna be doing much like harder tricks, but it is a big bowl. I think it's time to put the head cap on. And yeah, just, I need to start wearing this a little bit more, I think, because like I said, when my video part comes out, you'll see exactly how I fell. It was a lot higher on one of these ramps. It was higher than this, but I fell straight back onto my back and I think my head slammed on the ground. And everyone's telling me because I think it hit or I didn't, it most likely hit. And I had a sore neck for a week. Time to start putting a helmet on. Like I said, I make my son wear it all the time, so why the hell shouldn't I? When I skate bowls and bigger stuff, I'm gonna make sure I have it on. I'm gonna try my best to have it on. So make sure you leave in the comments. If you don't see me with a helmet on, skating big stuff like this, please comment saying, put your helmet on. Oh. All right, fakie, a rock and roll. That's not happening. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. Oh. I am definitely on that. Definitely just taking drop in, rock to fakie, tail stall, 50-50. That's it. Oh my God. Like, it's funny too, like I wouldn't have tried the fakie rock and roll, but I feel like because I got my helmet on, I was willing to try a little bit more of the harder tricks. That definitely not. And last thing of the skate park, and I really think it's cool, is this water trough. Like, they've made it look like a water trough for horses. We're in a country town. They've got their Romsey Skatepark on top, but they've put the age of when Romsey was built. I think that's 1861. I think that is a really cool obstacle to have at every skate park, especially a country town. All right, so that's Romsey Skatepark. Now, if you are able to get out here, I definitely recommend it. This is one of the funnest parks I've been to. It's got some smaller obstacles, but then it's got some really big obstacles, so you can really progress well here. But like I said, I'm just gonna have a quick roll around. I'm not doing too much today because I don't wanna hurt myself to the point where I can't drive home. But I definitely recommend coming out here. If I had to rate this, I'd probably rate it like a 8 out of 10. Yes, there could be some better things here, like the Euro gap. I would have liked to have the concrete like cut out a little bit more, just not that shape. Smaller ledge would be nice. Like, that is a really cool manual pad. It's wide, it's got some good height to it. It's a good ledge because it's got some good height to it. But beginner wise, I think you know, like a half a foot ledge would be really nice to have here as well. It doesn't have one. It is a really cool park. Definitely recommend getting out here. So if you haven't already, click that like button. Don't forget to leave a comment if you've been here before, if you want to come, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks guys, I'll catch you in the next video.